King Abdullah calls up Saudi armed forces on high preparedness. Egyptian troops ready to fly to Kingdom. Thursday, June 26, the day before U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry was due in Riyadh, King Abdullah summoned a National Security Council meeting upon the current security events in the region, especially in Iraq, and ordered all necessary measures to protect the kingdom against terrorist threats. This meant a general call-up of military units for a high level of preparedness. Gafil's military sources disclose that Egypt is assembling an expeditionary commando force to fly to Saudi Arabia and bolster its border defenses. This flurry of Saudi-Egyptian military steps comes in the wake of intelligence gathered by Saudi reconnaissance planes showing Iraqi al-Qaeda-linked Sunni fighters, ISIS, heading for the Saudi border and aiming to seize control of the Iraqi-Saudi crossing at Orar, Pop. 200,000. ISIS and its Sunni allies are still on the march after capturing Iraq's border crossings with Syria and Jordan earlier this week. On Wednesday, Kerry warned Mideast nations against taking new military action in Iraq that might heighten sectarian divisions. By then, he had been overtaken by a rush of events, as Kafile reported this morning. When the first of the 300 military advisors U.S. President Barack Obama promised the Iraqi government arrived in Baghdad Wednesday, June 25, Iranian and Saudi Arabian arms shipments were already in full flow to opposing sides in embattled Iraq, Kafile's military sources report. At least 2 cargo planes from bases in Iran were landing daily at Baghdad's military airport, carrying 150 tons of military equipment. More than 1,000 tons were flown in this past week alone. Tehran has replicated for the Iraqi army the routine it established for Bashar Assad's army, furnishing its needs on a daily basis as per its commander's requests. Those requests come before a joint Iranian-Iraqi headquarters set up at the Iraqi High Command in Baghdad for approval and the assigning of priorities for shipment. At the same time, Saudi arms are flowing to the Iraqi Sunni tribes fighting alongside the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, ISIS, against the Iraqi army and the Shiite Nuri al-Maliki's government. They are coming in both overland and by airlift. Saudi arms convoys are crossing the border into Iraq with Saudi and Jordanian Air Force cover and heading north up to the Al-Qaim district near the Syrian border. There, Sunni and ISIS fighters, after capturing this key Anbar district, have begun refurbishing the bases and runways at H2, once one of Saddam Hussein's largest air bases. Situated 350 kilometers west of Baghdad, this airbase has 2 long runways and hangars for fighter planes and helicopters. Kafile's military sources disclosed that, on Tuesday, June 24, unmarked civilian cargo planes landed at the base, bringing arms shipments from Saudi Arabia. The response was swift. Syrian warplanes, on their first bombing mission inside Iraq, tried to damage the partially repaired runways at H2 to prevent any more Saudi air shipments from landing. Military sources in Washington confirmed Wednesday, June 25 that those airstrikes were conducted by the Syrian Air Force in Anbar province and left at least 57 people dead and 120 wounded, most of them Iraqi civilians. They declined to say what was attacked, referring only to ISIS-related targets. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. You can visit us on www.therealthingmeme.webs.com.